Sierra's very much a handful to me. Been struggling with her probably since about the 3rd grade.
Let's get to that screwdriver. She stabbed you with a screwdriver.
That's correct.
I mean, just tell me how that came about.
She was getting in the freezer, and I told her to stay out of the freezer. Dinner would be ready shortly. And
Getting in the freezer with a screwdriver?
She was actually fixing a lock on her door so she could lock me out of her room. And then she had the screwdriver and went into the garage and was getting in the freezer. And I walked out and said, Sierra, what are you doing? We're having dinner shortly. You don't need to be in there. And I closed it, she opened it, I closed it, and the next thing you know, she just took the screwdriver in her hand when she had it, and she nudged at me and broke the skin.
Where'd she stab you?
It was in my hand, in my arm area.
So Sierra's been drinking heavily.
Sierra uses it very heavily, very heavily. She's been doing hydrocodone. I've had people tell me that she's tried meth.
Does she drink it? Do you see her drinking?
Every night. It's like, that's what she does, sleep all day and party all night.
Is she living with you?
She's living with me, 24 years old. She was living on her own.
And
but
you let her drink at home?
No.
Even though you know she has a problem?
No, not at home. It's not allowed in my home.
Okay.
No. She goes out after work and she drinks. I'm usually in bed when I get the phone calls or I get a knock on the door and it's a police officer. Sierra was driving my 19-year-old home and drinking very heavily, driving 100 miles an hour.
I had a screwdriver in my hand, and she was telling me not to do something, and I was grabbing a piece of pie out of the refrigerator. She told me not to do that, and I had my clothes in my hand, and I lock my door because my mother goes through my stuff, and I use it to get in, and my mother pinches me, and I literally graze it across her arm. It's like a
Did you
scrape.
pinch her first?
I don't recall pinching her. I would just reach over and pinch
It
her.
was literally a scrape, like as you know this. There was no blood.
But
there was
I
no
just saw you
hospital.
on tape threatening to stab another
Yeah, I
family
did.
member.
It's because I was drunk. It was my sister. I did say that.
There's no excuse for stabbing anyone.
No, I wouldn't literally stab her. I just said it. I mean,